Hey guys, we're out here at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com, and just going to do a quick run through on the 196 Bay Reef, the Key West, and she got a little dirty. That was me walking in and out of the mud at the ramp, but overall, and I took all the flyouts, cushions and coolers and all the stuff on the way over here to the ramp. But overall, I just wanted to give the boat a quick run out, put a little time on her, and that's where we're at. And I got to get moving because this tide here, once it gets to low, is going to be not conducive to getting this boat on the trailer. So overall, striker top, everybody knows the boat. You've been through the first videos. Trailer hubs have been greased. Lights work on the trailer, so we're all good to go there. And nav pole works. I checked that back out at the shop, so we were all good there. And we fired right up, no issues. I really don't have anything negative to report. As you guys can hear, the stereo is working on the water. Alright, you hear that? 136 hours, and our GPS is now installed and working. We're showing 6.7 foot depth, and like I said, tide's going out. What I do want to do is I'm going to turn down this stereo. I do want to just cover a couple other things that I covered in the first video. Whoop, horn works too. We're checked there. Nav and anchor work. Bilge pump works. And I did that the second I fired up, so I can attest to that. In addition, raw water pump actually working where I thought it might not. So I got that fired up for you. No issues there. Oops, sorry, wrong one. And 2 live wells. Live well. This is actually bait well. If you guys can see, we're actually working and we're good to go. So I was very excited about that. I think overall the boat just needs a good cleaning. That's pretty much it. And forward live well area, working just fine. God, I wish I could go fishing today. So all pumps work. Bilge pump, live well, bait well, raw water. We're all good to go. So I'm going to cast off and we're just going to run this thing out on the water real quick. Let me just see what I got going on here. I don't know this waterway very well, but let's do this and let's get it over with. So let me turn all this off, and let me hit ignore on that. And sorry people if that was you actually calling in, but I got to get done what I got to get done here. That's why you guys know if you don't leave a message, I can't help. I do this 4 or 5 times a day, and have to stay focused. Alright, let's get that out. Very excited. Raw water pump, let's close that up. Let's close that up. So basically you're about as turnkey ready as you're going to get. Like I said, my recommendations for the near future. So nobody's walking into this vessel with any, pink elephants in the sky. Anyway, we're going to do this, and let's boogie. Now, 19-foot boat. Listen, we got 150 horses here. Let's just see what we got for a waterway. Got some fishing off the dock here. You getting anything today? Current's a little strong. It'll probably do better at static tide. Alright, 20 feet in depth. Let's just see what we got. Let's go trim all the way down. Miles per hour gauge is working, and it is in sync with the GPS. 2,000 RPMs. Want to be careful. I'm going to get up past this one dock here, just to, be courteous. Be courteous to others on the water, especially kayakers and stuff. I know it's annoying, but it's safety first. Woo! Let's just take it up. Remember, I'm trimmed all the way down. I didn't take the fenders in. Right now, I'm at about, let's just do 3,000 RPMs, 2,800, and I'm going into the wind. And we're cruising at about 16 knots, 18 miles an hour. Let's just take it up. Trim down. I'm trimmed all the way down, as not to skew the numbers. Woo! We're at 4,300 RPMs, 35 miles an hour. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Woo! Oh yeah. Feet, 4,400. We're cruising at 35 miles an hour. I'm going to trim it up a little bit. Trimmed up a little bit. 35 miles an hour. 36 miles an hour. Let's hit it. Woo! 5,000 RPMs. 41. 42! Oh! Woo! Hey, there goes my line. Trimmed up a little bit. Just gave it a little touch on the trim at 5,000 RPMs. And I think it was 45, 44, right around there, give or take. Let's just take her through a reverse maneuver. And switch forward, make sure we got no stalls, no skips. There we go. Let's take it through turns. Steering's tight, as you guys can see. No play. Let's just take her up. Woo! Out of the hole. All right, let's take it. Let's just do one more run before I take her back. All right, what we're going to do is let's make sure she's trimmed all the way down, because that's really our worst performance. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take her out of the hole and head back to dock and sign off. And let's get, I'm going to sit down. You guys ready? Ready, set, go. Woo! 44, 45, let's take it up to 5,000 RPMs. 4,900, trim up. 40 miles an hour, 41 miles an hour. Woo! Yeah. Boy, she handles pretty good, pretty stable. Nice hull design. Just pinning her right now. Just letting her sit. I could do this all day. All right. There I go. Woo, woo, woo. Woo. Camera went down. You hear me just going back and forth. No stalls. No stalls. Whoop. And reverse. All right. So anyway, that'll do us out here. Rob at ImAlwaysInHotWater.com. Signing off with the I forgot what I'm doing here. 2010 Key West BR 196. And let's get it done. You guys have a great and safe boaty day. I'm taking her in the dock and moving on to the next boat.